Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on where you are in the world. This is Gloria White, and I'm coming to you from Utah, USA. And today we're going to be in the book of Jeremiah in the Old Testament, in the King James Version of the Holy Bible. And here is Annie. Chapter 18. Jeremiah and the Lord are speaking. The word which came to Jeremiah from the Lord, saying, Arise and go down to the potter's house, and there I will cause thee to hear my words. Then I went down to the potter's house, and behold, he wrought a work on the wheels, or the potter's wheel. And the vessel that he made, or formed, was marred or ruined in the hand of the potter. So he made it again another vessel, as seemed good to the potter to make it. Then the word of the Lord came to me, saying, O house of Israel, cannot I do with you as this potter, saith the Lord? Behold, as the clay is in the potter's hand, so are ye in mine hand, O house of Israel. At what instant I shall speak concerning a nation, and concerning a kingdom, to pluck up and to pull down, and to destroy it. If that nation, against whom I have pronounced, turn from their evil, I will repent or relent of the evil that I thought to do unto them. And at what instant I shall speak concerning a nation, and concerning a kingdom, to build and to plant it. If it do evil in my sight, that it obey not my voice, then I will repent or relent of the good, wherewith I said I would benefit them. Now therefore go to, speak to the men of Judah, and to the inhabitants of Jerusalem, saying, Thus saith the Lord, Behold, I frame evil against you, or am fashioning a disaster, and devise a device or a plan against you. Return ye now every one from his evil way, and make your ways and your doings good. And they said, There is no hope, but we will walk after our own devices, or according to our own plans, and we will every one do the imagination or the stubbornness of his evil heart. Therefore thus saith the Lord, Ask ye now among the heathen or the Gentiles, who hath heard such things? The Virgin of Israel hath done a very horrible thing. Will a man leave the snow of Lebanon, or forsake the snow of Lebanon, which cometh from the rock of the field? Or shall the cold flowing waters that come from another place be forsaken? Because my people have forgotten me, they have burned incense to vanity, or to worthless idols, and they have caused them to stumble in their ways from the ancient paths, to walk in paths in a way not cast up, not on a highway, to make their land desolate, and a perpetual hissing. Every one that passeth thereby shall be astonished, and wag his head, or shake his head. I will scatter them as with an east wind before the enemy. I will show them the back, or my back, and not the face, or my face, in the day of their calamity. He's going to turn away from them. Then said they, Come and let us devise devices, or make a plan against Jeremiah. For the law shall not perish from the priest, nor counsel from the wise, nor the word from the prophet. come and let us smite him, or or attack him with the tongue, and let us not give heed to any of his words. Give heed to me, O Lord, and hearken or listen to the voice of them that contend with me. This is Jeremiah talking to the Lord. And remember, Jeremiah has interceded for these people a number of times and asked the Lord to relent and not to do the things that he said he was going to do. Jeremiah continuing in verse 20. Shall evil be recompensed for good, or repaid for good? For they have digged a pit for my soul, or my life. Remember that I stood before thee to speak good for them, or concerning them, and to turn away thy wrath from them. Therefore deliver up their children to the famine, and pour out their blood by the force of the sword. And let their wives be bereaved of their children, and be widows. And let their men be put to death. Let their young men be slain by the sword in battle. Let a cry be heard from their houses, when thou shalt bring a troop suddenly upon them. For they have digged a pit to take me, and hid snares for my feet. Yet, Lord, thou knowest all their counsel against me, to slay me. Forgive not, or do not atone for their iniquity, neither blot out their sin from thy sight, but let them be overthrown before thee. Deal thus with them in the time of thine anger. So Jeremiah has had it. He's like, you know what? These people don't deserve to live. He's like, they're going to try to kill me. Help me, Lord. Do something. You know? Just let them have it. I've had it. Good grief, poor Jeremiah. How many of the prophets were killed? Oh my goodness. I wonder who's been pleading for us on our behalf. Doesn't the word of the Lord give you questions? I mean, in addition to the answers, doesn't it make you ask questions? You know, it's okay to ask God questions, to try to reason out what are we doing here, you know? What's going on? What can I do to make it better? Please explain to me, you know? Please help me understand this or that or the other thing. Or God, why are you doing it like this? You know? What have I done wrong, you know? I'm not building wooden graven images. I'm not making burnt sacrifices on the tops of the mountains, you know, to another god. So, but for me, to me, God is so good to me. And from where I was and where I fell to, and how he lifted me back up and put me back on the highway, I tell you, I am ever so grateful to my God in heaven for his Son, Jesus Christ, and my salvation. And I pray for each and every one of you that you too, regardless of where you are in your life, that you do everything that you can to get closer and closer and as close as you can get to our God in heaven. And as always, I love you.